What's up, everybody? This is El Aficionado back again. This is the Amateur Hour Weekly Show, and this week I'm going to be doing an episode about the MLS playoff picture. Yeah, you heard me right, the MLS. Stay tuned, give it a chance. I'm asking you, don't break my heart by leaving. Let's get right in here.
To one, take England behind Giroud. Competition in the world. No team has won it more than Arsenal.
So welcome back. It's been another wonderful week here at my School of Lower Education. I hope your week has been as wonderful. I know this is a little bit of a strange topic for many people. The MLS isn't given a lot of attention or credit or, well, anything in soccer circles or outside of soccer circles, because it combines two things that most people don't often combine, which is Americans and soccer. So I'm trying to break that trend. The MLS is trying to break that trend. I hope you like this video. Get in here, get in on this content. Let's like and subscribe. Keep catching this. The Amateur Hour Weekly Show comes to you every week. Get in on the action on Twitter and on Instagram at El Aficionado right here. I put a lot of good stuff out. I try to tweet daily. I try to make you laugh twice a week. If I can't do that, oh well. I don't deserve to be on here. But yeah, we're on the road to 10K. Might be a 10-year long road, but we're on the road to 10K. So hop on and let's get us there. So what makes the MLS so different from other soccer leagues around the world? Well, number one, they played in America. And number two, the most defining feature of the MLS is their playoff. We Americans love playoffs. You know, the football playoffs, the college football playoffs now. Just about every single sport that I can think of off the top of my head has some form of tournament-style games to determine the champion. So the MLS is no exception. The top six from the East and the West compete. The top two get a first-round bye. And after that, it works just like your average everyday tournament system. Exciting? You decide so. This year we've got some excitement. We've got in the East, the top six teams as they stand today. Atlanta United, New York Red Bulls, NYCFC, the Philadelphia Union, the Columbus Crew, and the Montreal Impact. But DC United is coming up strong, still alive. Wayne Rooney, Luciano Acosta, maybe playing even better than Wayne Rooney. They're carrying the team. They might be able to sneak in there. In the West, we have Dallas, Sporting Kansas City, LAFC, the Timbers, the Sounders, RSL, and Zlatan and the LA Galaxy bringing up the rear. The LA Galaxy are going to get in. They are going to unseat RSL before the end of it. But right now, RSL sits in that sixth seat. Lots of excitement, lots of uncertainty. I'm going to give you some contenders and pretenders. I'm going to give you 3 bold predictions. I'm going to do a quick, brief recap of the season, give you my 3 winners and 3 losers, and I'm going to leave you with my best thing from this week. So, contenders. Every tournament has its contenders, and every tournament has its pretenders. Contenders this year include Atlanta United, the New York Red Bulls, Sporting Kansas City, and the Seattle Sounders, my shark pick. So let's check it out and see why I picked each one of these. Atlanta United, obvious reasons. High octane, exciting, electric home atmosphere. The highest scorer in the league history, Miguel Almiron, scored 30 goals this season. That's an advantage for anyone. Really, Atlanta United's got it all. The only downside for Atlanta right now is that Miguel Almiron picked up a knock in their game last week and might miss the first couple rounds of the playoffs. If he does, that would be an enormous loss. Miguel Almiron brings speed, dynamism, finishing, vision, the total package. That's Almiron. He's a great player. Also linked to a transfer rumor to Arsenal, the Arsenal, for $15 million this January. I don't know. I'm kind of excited about it. I think he'd play well there. But that's for January. This is now. This is the MLS playoffs. This is the real deal. Premier League, your second place for the next 2 weeks. My second biggest contender, I gotta say, is the New York Red Bulls. They look like the team to beat to me. They are strong. That's what you can say about the New York Red Bulls. Solid defensively, and Bradley Wright Phillips in attack. Man, what more do you need? They have Tyler Adams driving the midfield. 2 solid center defensive mids. Aaron Long, center backs, anchored by Aaron Long. It's hard to cheer against the New York Red Bulls. They just play so free. They just play like a solid style. It's hard to cheer against Bradley Wright Phillips in particular, a man so polite and with such a wonderful British accent. If you haven't heard him talk, you should, because it's quite entertaining. My third contender this year, Sporting Kansas City. Their depth is their biggest advantage. They're very deep, especially in attacking positions. And they have Scottish wonder man Johnny Russell riding a big wave of scotch straight to the victory line. He scores timely goals. He scores big goals. And he can create chances when Sporting Kansas City needs it most. Iko Para and whatever his name is, I forgot it, from the U.S. men's national team back there, and Michael Beasley, whatever his name is, back there in defense. They anchor the line. Sporting Kansas City has a strong team. I don't see them winning, but I do see them competing, if that makes sense. My fourth and final contender, my shock one, is the Seattle Sounders. Why did I pick Seattle, you might ask? Well, they're 8-2 in their last 10, including big wins over Sporting Kansas City, the Timbers, and Dallas, who is number one in the West right now. I mean, they're as hot as anyone in the MLS, and they have the experience to get there. I mean, the last 2 MLS Cup finals, they've been there. They've won one and they've lost one. So they have that team experience. They have that team leadership. They know what it takes to get there, and they're hot right now. They're scoring goals. They're keeping clean sheets, and I don't see why they could not go all the way. So the Seattle Sounders, my fourth contender. Into my pretenders. Wah, wah, wah. All right, I got 4 pretenders for you. I know I left a couple out. If you didn't even make the pretender list, why are you in the playoffs? I'm just kidding. I got 4 pretenders. First up on the pretender list, the Philadelphia Union. They're inconsistent. At times they look great. On their day, they can play with anybody. Andre Blake can keep them in games. He can even win them games if they nab him a goal. But it's nabbing the goal that's getting them. CJ Sapong will have to turn it on and play like the British are coming if Philadelphia hopes to win in this playoffs. 3 goals through 30 games is not good enough. Doesn't cut it. I could go out there and score 3 goals in 30 games. Sapong will have to start scoring goals, and the Union will have to shape up and give themselves a chance. My next pretenders, NYCFC. Poor run of form will probably take David Villa and co. out of the playoffs, probably in the first or second round. Actually, I'm going to say the first round. Here we go. Official El Aficionado prediction. I can hardly even say this. Wayne Rooney and DC United will come in 6th in the East, and they will beat NYCFC in the first round. Rooney will claim the revenge for the 2 Champions League defeats he suffered at the hands of David Villa in Barcelona. You heard it here first, folks. Yes, NYCFC is going to go out to DC United. I just thought of it, but now I'm all in on it. So let's hit that up. Hit me with that on Twitter if you see that out there. I said it first. I'm copywriting that right now. It's going in the mail. So let's get in on this. Still on the buzz for my last big prediction there. I'm going to go ahead and say my next pretender. It's going to shock a lot of people, and that is Dallas. The number 1 team in the West is a pretender? What? Here's why. The West is strong. A lot of teams in the West are hot. And the Ma and Uriti are going to go missing against Seattle Sounders in the second round. Yes, Dallas has struggled against the Sounders this season. On their day, they can compete with anyone. They can beat anyone. They have several guys that are very even in scoring and assisting numbers. Clean sheets are the regular in Dallas, but I think that they're going to go missing against the Sounders. The big game is going to get to them, and Rudy Az and co. is going to coast through Dallas on their way to, I'm not going to say it because that's my 3 big predictions, but coming your way soon. That was my second big prediction. I haven't even gotten my 3 big predictions, so I'm just throwing stuff out here like candy, so that's just me getting here on these hot takes. My 4th and final contender is Bob Bradley and LAFC. His gleaming bald head might distract strikers while they're trying to score, but other than that, I don't know how much of a chance LAFC has. LAFC sure has been an entertaining team to watch, though, this year. You cannot take that away from them. Carlos Vela, Anthony Diamandi, Diego Rossi, a host of other scorers and assisters. They are quite entertaining for everyone outside of the Los Angeles area that could possibly come to their home games. They play free-flowing, entertaining soccer. They're fun to watch, but here's my big but. The Galaxy are going to conquer LA in the first round of the playoffs. Yeah, you heard it here. Zlatan and the LA Galaxy are going to qualify and beat LAFC to claim the LA crown. They're going to outnumber LAFC's fans in their own stadium and beat them at their own game. Pretender, LAFC. Alright, into my 3 bold predictions brought to you by the ever bold and tasteful sponsor that I do not have. First, The Sounders and the LA Galaxy will meet in the Western Conference Finals. Second, the Red Bulls will win the MLS Cup. Bradley Wright Phillips is going to be bagging goals everywhere. Third, no matter what happens, Alexi Lawless is going to be running his mouth like a moron. Yeah, you're a moron, Alexi Lawless. 3 bold predictions that was. So now, we got our season winners and season losers. Who is our winners? I mean, it's pretty obvious who's number one. There's really only one man it could be. Joseph Martinez, 30 goals, an MLS record, winning the Supporters' Shield more likely, heading into the playoffs as the number 1 seed in the East. Joseph Martinez, take a bow, stay in Atlanta because Miguel is taken off. Our second winner for the season is old European players. And they're coming to the MLS and tearing it up. Wayne Rooney, David Villa, Zlatan. Those are just 3 of many that I can think of. And with the new Miami expansion team that's going to be coming, I feel like this will only go up. And our third winner for the year is David Beckham. Pretty much for like the last half of the season, one of the biggest storylines in MLS was a team that wasn't even here yet. And that's Inter Miami FC. Man, they're going to be big stuff. David Beckham's going to be doing big things with that team. They have a ton of stars thinking about coming out to play. That's an exciting thing for the MLS as a whole. So, David Beckham, you're our third season winner. On to our season losers. Much less exciting topic. I'm going to blaze through these real quick. First on the season losers is San Jose. Why are they even a franchise? Second, Orlando City. We don't even need to spend time talking about Orlando City. And third, Toronto Football Club. Last year, praised as possibly the best team in MLS history. This year, they didn't even qualify for the playoffs. Disappointment personified. So now, on to my best thing that I saw this week. Best thing I saw this week, easily, Aaron Ramsey's goal. Wow. Against Fulham, did you see it? Oh my goodness, his beautiful team goal, beautiful finish. You know what? I can't even say that with a clean conscience because Gylfi Sigurdsson's goal was also disgusting. I mean, both of them just made me get out of my chair and go, wow. So if you haven't seen them, watch them. They got to take a co-equal best thing. You know Sigurdsson's goal is good when I take such a great goal like Ramsey's, and I can't even give it the solo best thing I saw this week. So there you go. The worst thing I saw this week, Riyad Mahrez's penalty against Liverpool. What was he doing? I could have walked out there in my Batman slippers and hit that thing just as well. He must have saw someone sitting up in the stands that wanted a ball. I don't know. We're going to give him the benefit of the doubt and stop talking about it. But thank you, Mahrez, for really nothing because I'm not a Liverpool fan. So there's that. But thank you for tuning in today. This has been the Amateur Hour Weekly Show. Give the MLS Cup a try. You might find you like it. It's kind of exciting. So get in touch. Get in there on social media. Twitter and Instagram at El Aficionado right here. Please subscribe and like to this channel. Road to 10K. Remember, you might be 57, but you know what? 57 has to come before 10K. That's all I'm saying. Thanks for tuning in this week.